Daily Manna from the Torah by Dr Ketriel Blad. Shalom to all and welcome to the 7th Aliyah of Parashat Re'eh. Observe. This Aliyah is found in Deuteronomy chapter 15 verse 19 to chapter 16 verse 17. And today's study will be covered under chapter 16 verse 12. It says, "Remember that you were slaves in Egypt and follow carefully these decrees." Why is it necessary to remember the time of slavery? Time after time, the Torah reminds the people of Israel the fact that they were slaves in Egypt and that the Eternal miraculously delivered them. The experience in Egypt is an important part in the memory and identity of the chosen people. Not only did the miraculous deliverance mark the formation of this priestly nation, but also their long time of bondage. Rashi comments that the Eternal freed them on the condition that they kept his decrees. It is like saying, "You were slaves of Pharaoh, but I have delivered you, so you can become my servants. Before, you served the Pharaoh, but now you will serve me. Before, you served out of obligation, but now you will serve me voluntarily. If you don't want to serve me, you will have to serve a Gentile dictator." Another aspect that we could bring forth from this verse is that the one who remembers from whence the Eternal brought him out when he called him will be filled with gratitude and praise. If it weren't for the Eternal, what would become of me? The Eternal has truly been good to me. This gratitude inspires us to obey Him, and it's better to obey out of love and gratitude than out of fear and obligation. The Hebrew word translates as statutes is hukim, and it talks about the commandments that are hard to understand because there's no logical explanation for the reason to keep them. They are the most difficult because we have to obey them without understanding why. The hukim are not obeyed out of logic, but out of faithfulness. If you don't understand why you must obey, you just obey because the Eternal said so. In order to keep these commandments, it's good to remember that we used to be slaves in Egypt in this world's evil system, but that now the Eternal has set us free from there to serve Him with joy and gratitude. Since the Eternal has been so good to me, bringing me out of the bondage of sin and death through the suffering Messiah, I am going to serve Him with all my heart and obey His commandments, even though I might not understand them, simply because He said I should. Shabbat Shalom.